Mr. Ikeda's Journey 8, translated by Chan Boon Jao, illustrated by Debbie Yap.
The first character, Shi, of shizi, a lion, means teacher or mentor. The second character, Zi, means child or disciple. The lion represents courage, dignity, youthful passion and resolve, which frequently appears in Nichiren's writings. Mr. Ikeda encourages everyone to persevere and triumph in all circumstances.
1965 to 1971, realizing the dream of my two mentors, Makiguchi and Toda. In July 1965, the Seikyo Shinbun newspaper changed its publication from 3 times per week to a daily newspaper. The Soka Gakkai headquarters, located in Shinanomachi, Tokyo, had also moved from a small wooden building into a new modern 3-story building in 1963, and later in 1967, a new 7-story Soka Culture Center was built next to it. In 1970, the magnificent 7-story headquarters building of Seikyo Shinbun was also completed. When Mr. Toda was still in good health, there were numerous occasions where both he and the young Mr. Ikeda talked about the future of Kosen-rufu. They did not merely discuss propagating the religion, but how Buddhism, resembling the great rich land that nourishes the growth of flowers and trees, cultivates the great trees of peace, culture, and education, as well as the blossoming of bright, colorful flowers for the sake of humankind. Mr. Toda was thinking that the mission of the Soka Gakkai movement is to open up the path of peace, culture, and education that contributes to the happiness of all humankind. When Mr. Ikeda became the 3rd president of the Soka Gakkai, he embarked on his journey of worldwide Kosen-rufu while earnestly thinking about how to realize his mentor's vision. Mr. Ikeda never ceased to think about that. There were different religions, music, and dances in different countries. In order to respect and build a lasting friendship with people around the world, it is important to understand each other's thinking, music, dance, and culture. Firstly, in 1962, Mr. Ikeda established the Institute of Oriental Philosophy to promote research on religion. Later, in 1963, he established the Min-on Concert Association with the intention to provide common people with the opportunity to enjoy and experience world-class orchestra and opera performances. In 1964, he founded the Komei Party to provide people with the opportunity to be the protagonists in politics and thus building a peaceful society. In autumn 1967, he founded the Soka schools in the land of Kodaira, Tokyo, surrounded by lush greenery. In April 1968, the first entrance ceremony was held. It was Mr. Makiguchi and Mr. Toda's vision to establish schools where Makiguchi's Soka education can be practiced and implemented. This is the starting point of the Soka education system that is being practiced globally today, encompassing kindergarten through graduate school. In 1970, 10 years after Mr. Ikeda was inaugurated as the 3rd president, the total membership of Soka Gakkai expanded to 7.5 million households. Then, on 2nd of April 1971, during the full bloom of cherry blossoms, Soka University, which was located at the hill of Hachioji with the sight of Mount Fuji from far, was officially opened. The beaming words of Soka University lied at the main gate of the university. These words were written by Mr. Makiguchi in hopes of a future where it will be used. Mr. Ikeda was embracing and encouraging every single member while continuing to expand the organization in tremendous momentum. At the same time, one after another, he realized his mentor's vision of building the foundation of peace, culture, and education. To be continued. Translated from the November 2018 Kibo Journal, the Soka Gakkai monthly newspaper for the junior division.